Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready for the truth? The complete truth and nothing but the truth. This is your channel of reality, ladies and gentlemen. And here we are. I'm going to explain to you once again what America is and what is going to become of her very, very soon. In fact, it's at the door. Ladies and gentlemen, this is very serious. Let me just read to you what I wrote. To whom much is given, much is required, says a Bible verse in Luke 12, verse 4. The American experiment, the American corporation has been allowed to get and have much. Not because she deserves it, but because she will be used in these last days to usher in the last demonic system as the second beast that she is. So she's gonna play a pivotal role in these last days, whether you want to believe it or not. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, this never been, and it isn't, and never will be, monetary money. I'm not about money. I'm not coming after money. I don't care about clicks or clickbait. I don't play that. I'm just bringing you the truth. You know what my reward is? It's not that you'd subscribe to my channel, not at all. Though that would be nice. So you'll be the first one to get every time I bring out a video of mine. So that would be nice because you'll be the first one. You subscribe and you hit the bell so that you'll be the first one to get notifications. But I'm not about that. Here's what I'm about. The good news, the gospel, ladies and gentlemen, is about bringing you the truth. You accepting it, you understanding it, you analyzing it, and then you making your decision, because the only way to make it out of this matrix, ladies and gentlemen, is by having a strong relationship with the one that created life. Remember how all governments, all empires throughout history have played humanity. You know how they govern. They create problems, they wait for your decisions, and then they bring the solutions. The old dialectic, the Hegelian dialectic. Okay? So, which is an example of manipulation, which is what the Bible taught man, what the devil taught man to live, to bring about the constant shedding of innocent blood throughout history. So, ladies and gentlemen, because whether you want to accept the reality that America has become the modern Sodom and Gomorrah beyond any shadow of a doubt. Falling, accelerating her falling, and then to accelerate that, to rush the pace, they did something very interesting. They put a career politician there in the White House, knowing that your votes don't count, to bring America's demise exponentially. Okay? If you think that America put Joe Biden a man who's totally lost in the White House, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. This man was promised this many, many moons ago. This man has been around politics for almost 50 years. This man has worked to deserve this position of power, but he didn't have to do anything. In fact, Jill, Dr. Jill, his wife, is the one babysitting him, taking care of him. So what we have in the White House right now is what is it? An old people's home, a retirement home. And Jill Biden is the one taking care of this old man. It's sad, ladies and gentlemen. But you know what? They had to do this because he's doing everything to keep people distracted, and he's bringing America down fast. Let me give you some examples before we touch, because it's going to be. But first, let us go back to the past, because in order to understand the present, you need to go to the past. Remember the 60s civil rights movement brought about by them, and then they put Martin Luther King in there, ladies and gentlemen. Martin Luther King, ladies and gentlemen, belongs to a Baptist church in the South. Ladies and gentlemen, who you think all the other churches and religions, especially are controlled by, especially the Roman Catholic Church, which is the first beast. Wake up, ladies and gentlemen, before you get trapped in this matrix system that is falling down. America has been played like a fiddle for many, many years. That's why she's no longer a nation. She's a corporation. In fact, just look at the South border. Before the 60 civil rights movement, we had something called feminism. And you know what feminism does? It creates a battlefield. It creates a competition between man and woman, which started back in the Garden of Eden. So this way, destroying the family would have been an easy, like a straw in the park. And boy, did they did it. America, family, the real family, as God intended to create, as God intended and created it. Okay. In fact, let me read to you what the Bible clearly says in this regard. Look at this. Genesis chapter, the first chapter of the first book, verse 27. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. You understand? That's deep. Because, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot deny that we come from a relationship between a woman and a man. Even the binary people, the transgender, the homosexuals, you name it, the non-binary. I mean, there are 56 sexual orientation. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what's that called? Demons are walking the earth right now. And they are possessing people left and right, and the demonic system that are upon this earth are accepting it and justifying it. Hence, this whole world will pay dearly very, very soon. So America is in a psychological trap. Your votes don't count, but they make you think, they make you believe that it does, that they do. I mean, look what's going on with Kerry in Arizona, the Kerrys. I call it the Kerrys circus to play with your mind. So America is in the way as a corporation. So she needs to be destroyed economically, and she is. But let me keep counting down a lot of the games that she's been put through. Before the 60 civil rights movement came the feminist movement. Then the ERA, which is the Equal Rights Amendment, which is basically almost the same thing. Abortion rights. Which is literally the sacrificial, the human sacrifice of innocent blood. What did I say? Shedding of innocent blood. The 60th sexual revolution, like Woodstock. Black Lives Matter movement, which was a farce. Teaching kids in school critical race theories to divide people and make people hate each other. The problem at the south border. The border is about to collapse right now, ladies and gentlemen. America is being invaded. But again, just like George Soros says, that you know, what he called it, no border something. He's got some movement that, you know, that explain that shows exactly what Biden is letting happen. He hates America, ladies and gentlemen, because he knows America's time is up, and he thinks that him by doing this, he's gonna be saved. No, what goes around comes around. No one will escape God's justice, God's final judgment of men upon this earth. So this man, let me keep on going. The legalization of drugs like marijuana, cannabis, inflation, violence in the streets. Ladies and gentlemen, all of this is only going to get worse by the minute, because, ladies and gentlemen, this has to happen. Why? Before America is completely destroyed. Then there's going to set up this demonic system. A lot of people call it the New World Order, the 2030 agenda, what they call it, the reset, you name it. Another thing is climate change. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how blind, how stupid people are. How can you care about the climate which you have contributed to pollute upon this earth, and don't care about the most precious thing on this earth, which is a human baby? And yet, we are killing the baby straight. We have become the perfect assassins. That's what America has become. And her day of reckoning is coming soon. This is not a game of creation versus evolution. This is not about who created God or who created the first molecule in the Big Bang Theory. What created? What caused this spark which created life? It's not about that. The reality is that there's a creator. It's a family, celestial family. The Holy Ghost, which symbolizes whose real name in Hebrew is Rawak Hakodesh. which means the breath of life. She's the mother. She's the feminine representation. Even though God and angels don't have sex. Then you have the Father, which created and molded man from the dust of the ground and water. And then you have the Son of Man. Okay? Christ. You understand? America, not just America has been played, but this whole earth has been played since its beginning. And now we are going on the final stage before all hell breaks loose. So America has been giving, has been giving much, but nothing has been required of her except to open hell's doors. There's no hell, but I'm talking about to create a hell on earth. To justify the slaughter that is coming down. Not just out of innocent baby through abortion. That's just the sacrificial to the Molochs, to the Baals. That are just rituals. That's why baby cells are actually, and you can do your research, baby cells are used in many medicinal many over-the-counter drugs. You name it, it's there. Even Mylanta. You may say, well, yep. Ibuprofen, Tylenol. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and now, I don't want to be the one to say I told you so, but I'm going to have to. Didn't I tell you that they were playing you? Which was been happening, I cannot say this word here, what's been happening around the world during the last almost 3 years? That has completely destroyed many countries and many, many businesses, which was the goal, especially small businesses. Because while mom and pop business was shut down, all the big chain stores they were being kept open by Target, Home Depot, Costco, Walmart, Sam's Club. They were all kept. They were off. They kept going. They kept, because, ladies and gentlemen, this is all about the power. It's all about the money. Money is just a tool to bring about what is really a stake, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? It's all about the money. Money is the root of all, the love of money is the root of all evil. So money and power helps bring the demonic agenda upon this earth. I mean, remember what I read to you on Luke 4 when the devil tempted Christ? Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. That's why when you become part of Hollywood, you will have to sell your soul to the devil, literally. And you have to sacrifice. I mean, you think that, oh, he's just crazy. You think that Kanye West, whose name is Ye now, you think that when he said that his mother was sacrificing Halloween, you think that he was playing? No, I've been telling you all along before he opened his big mouth. Ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of people that have talked that shouldn't be talking unless you have God's protection on your side. Prince, gone, destroyed, killed. Okay? Killed, found in the elevator. He went crazy. Okay? And the elevator, they found him there. 2. And all about money, ladies and gentlemen. Because of the record label and all of that. Then Michael Jackson, the same thing. When you are part of the system, when you make a deal with the devil, you don't talk about against the devil, because they will cut your tongue, they will cut it in pieces. That's a Freemasonic promise. And Freemasonry controls America in Hollywood. So, please look at the first link that I'm going to send you. And you tell me if what I talk about here is BS. Now you tell me if I have been telling you this. Tell me that I'm crazy. Tell me that I'm tinfoil hat guy that didn't know what the heck I was talking about. Proof is in the pudding, ladies and gentlemen. I prove everything that I say here. You need to wake up. You think that the Democrats, which are the Democrats, I call them Democrats, do you think they're gonna help you? Or you think that the Republicans are coming to help you? Of course not. Because they are all being controlled. They are just figure. They are just puppet. The puppet master is telling them what to do in the background. There's no deep what they call it, deep state. That's just a distraction. That's like saying racism when racism doesn't exist. What exists is evil, especially against God's people, which are the Negro, Hispanic, and Native Americans, and of course, white people. I hate to call people, label people, but you understand what I'm saying. White people, you will be saved. But then, because God is not going back to your past, it's what you are doing with your life now. So forget about, oh, you evil, you all devils, you will die, like so many people have told you. These Israelite groups out there. No, you're not. If you repent of your sins, if you follow God, God will love you even more than his people. Why? Because you shouldn't even be following him. In fact, this system has their own God. It is printed under monetary money. The US dollar, in God we trust. And with that same money, it expands to destroy life through abortion. It is spent in wars, like the war in 2003 in Iraq, where America killed 1.2 million people just like that. Because they blamed, they made you all believe that, oh yeah, they have weapons of Saddam Hussein have weapons of mass destruction. And not only that, but maybe they have something to do with 9/11. Let's go there anyway. Are you freaking kidding me? America is the most naive and blinded nation upon the face of this earth. And it is paying dearly for giving itself to its own perversions. Okay, and the leaders know, America's leaders know what the outcome is going to be. The only reason they're giving into this, because they know that if they give into this, that it pleases the devil. Anything that goes against God pleases the devil, which is their God, Lucifer. Please look at the links that I will send you. And remember, I make this video out of love for you, whether you want to believe it or not. God says to preach this gospel, this good news, whether you want to hear it or not. Because this matrix called America is about to be destroyed. Don't believe me? Have you looked at a nation without a border? It's no nation at all. And America is been having this issue. Thanks to, what is it? Joe Biden's, who is like lost. Let us go to one Bible verse and then I'm done. Here we go. Chapter 18, Revelation chapter 18. Revelation chapter 18, verse 1. And after this thing I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lighted with his glory. 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and he is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every false spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that you be not partakers of her sins, and that you receive not of her plagues. You understand? So God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a political platform. I don't come here to talk to you about politics. I don't come here to talk about religions, because they're all feathers of the same bird. Bird of a feather always stick together. So you understand? So please, do understand that under this matrix, you may say, well, I didn't ask for this life, and if it is to be destroyed, then let it be so. But guess what? Each human being is responsible for this life that he was given. Because it is a gift. So being that it is a gift, ladies and gentlemen, God is going to ask you, what have you done with your life? Never mind what the mistakes, because we are all sinners. It doesn't matter what you have done. The mistake that you have done is learning from them and growing in the sight of God, the celestial family. Remember, please take a look at the links. May God bless you. And there's more. You take care.